Alright, the goal of this video is to work on our syllables and to talk about some of the letters that follow a couple of different rules, meaning they have a couple of different sounds depending on what vowel follows them or their location within the word. Alright, so as we talked about it in class, the consonants, most of them are pronounced the same way as they are in English. They make the same sound. Our vowel sounds are the ones that we've been working on. So we will still follow A, E, I, O, U. Those sounds are always constant within the language. Alright, so here we go. Ba, be, bi, bo, bu. Cha, che, chi, cho, chu. Kind of say this along with me as we're going, okay? Da, de, di, do, du. Fa, fe, fi, fo, fu. H is silent. So A, E, I, O, U. The J sounds like the H. So ha, he, hi, ho, hu. La, le, li, lo, lu. The double L, remember you can do either the softer sound, so ya, ye, yi, yo, you. I like the middle of the ground, so ja, je, ji, jo, ju. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu. Na, ne, ni, no, nu. Nya, nye, ni, nyo, new. Remember, this is a very nasal sound. Pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Sa, se, si, so, su. Ta, te, ti, to, tu. Always R sound. The V in Latin America, we basically pronounce it like a B. So ba, be, bi, bo, bu. Now if you do more of the V sound, it kind of makes you sound a little bit more Spaniard. Still right, not wrong with it. So and the Y sounds just like the double L. It makes the same sound as long as it is followed by a vowel, because in that sense it's being used as a consonant. So ya, ye, yi, yo, you. A little bit harder. Ja, je, ji, jo, ju. The Z, we just basically in Latin America is an S sound. So sa, se, si, so, su. Again, Spaniards do differentiate. This is part of kind of gives them that cool sounding out accent that they have. I hear a few more. Bra, bre, bri, bro, bru. What I'm trying to show you here is that not all the syllables are going to be consonant vowel. That is by far the most common syllable, and whenever possible when you're trying to split up a word, that is the syllable that you go with. But there are times that the syllable is going to be 3 letters, like these, for example. Tra, tre, tri, tro, tru. Cla, cle, cli, clo, clu. Tan, ten, tin, ton, tun. Fla, fle, fli, flo, flu. Bla, ble, bli, blo, blu. Fra, fre, fri, fro, fru. Lar, ler, lir, lor, lur. Dar, der, dir, dor, dur. And now let's start talking about some of the letters that have like special circumstances, if you will. Alright, so the C behaves the same way as it does in English. So that means if it's followed by an E or an I, sounds just like an S. If it's followed by an A, O, or U, basically you're doing the K sound. So this first syllable would be ka. And then what I'm doing is in parentheses, I'm giving you a sample word. I know we haven't learned these yet, but we will at some point. And I'm just telling you what the word means, so it has a little bit more meaning to you. So ka, carro, car. Se, cero, zero. All right. There are times that I'm going to need a que sound. And like we saw before, I can't get that by doing CE because that would be se. So what we do in Spanish is we use the QU. So QUE, basically think of the QU as a K sound. And then you pronounce the vowel that follows it. So that would be que. We would use this word a lot. Que, as in the question word, what? Right? Si, cinco, which means 5. Right, same thing with this one, right? Sometimes I need a key sound. Can't get it with the CI. So again, we do QUI and we pronounce it ki. Quiero, which means I want. That's what the Taco Bell dog says in those commercials. He goes, quiero Taco Bell. Well, that's what they're saying. All right, color. It's a cognate, so color. Cuatro, which means 4. All right. Now the G also has a hard and a soft sound. Basically same as the C, meaning if it's followed by an A, O, or U, it makes the harder sound. It's kind of like the G in go, that G sound. All right, so ga, gato, which means cat. Go, gordo, which means overweight. Gu, guapo, which means good looking. All right, so when followed by an E or an I, sounds kind of like the H in English. So he, geografía, which means geography. He, gimnasio, which means gymnasium or gym. All right. If we need a hard G sound followed by an E or an I, so I need a ge or a gi, kind of similar to how we did the thing with the C. We're going to use the U. So to get ge, as in like guerra, which means war. We actually won't learn this word except for now, but not many words in Spanish start with ge, so there you go. All right, and then gi, as in guitarra. This one we will learn quite soon. All right, now the R. The R, if it is the first letter in the word, it's going to make a hard R sound. All right, rojo, which means red. Repitan, which means repeat. Both of these things you've heard in class so far. Okay, but sometimes the R is not the first letter in the word, but it's somewhere within the word, right? In that case, we're going to do the softer R sound. So some examples, like enero. Enero, which means January. Morado, which means purple. All right, if the word has 2 R's, it would not be the first syllable, somewhere within the word, then you do a hard R sound. Like carro, which means car. Perro, which means dog.